Guys, welcome to my channel. I am going to do Excel chapter 8 grader mid-level 1 course evaluation. Basically this is the 8th chapter of Excel section of this course, and in this video I will be doing this assignment step by step so that you can get your assignment done by watching this complete video. But if you want me to do this assignment for you, or if you want me to do this complete course for you, including all the Excel, Word, PowerPoint or Access assignments, you can contact me and you can hire me for your complete course. You can also hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, all other writing assignments, mathematics or statistics. So I will click on continue. First of all, we are supposed to download the materials to solve this assignment. So first of all, we will download the files. So now click on download materials and download all the files. One is the instruction file and other one is the solution file. So we are supposed to download both files. So let me open the instruction file first. One second. So let me open the instruction file first. This is the instruction file that we are supposed to open. So enable editing. Okay. So title of the assignment is EXP 25 Excel chapter 8 mid-level 1 course evaluation. At start of the instruction you can see the project description. So there is nothing to do in project description, but I suggest you to read this project description so that you can get an idea about the assignment. Once you will read this project description, this will be easy for you to solve this assignment on your own. So go through this project description so that you can understand this assignment well. So after that we can see the steps to perform to complete this assignment, or steps to perform to complete this project, and total steps to perform to complete this project are 12. So we are supposed to solve 12 steps or 12 questions if you want to get this assignment done. So I will solve step by step and you are supposed to follow me if you want to get this done for you. So now I will move to step number 1 or question number 1. Just keep following me, then you will be able to solve it for you. So step number 1 or question number 1 is start Excel, download and open the file named EXP25 Excel chapter 8 mid-level 1 course evaluation. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file name. So I have already downloaded that file, and you can download this from your course dashboard or Pearson dashboard. So this is the file that we are going to use to solve this assignment. We will apply all the instructions, all the steps to this Excel workbook, and we will make this Excel workbook in the final form for the submission. So now step number 1 is just about downloading the file. So we will move to step number 2 of the assignment, that is use frequency function in the range H5 up to H9 to calculate the frequency distribution of the course evaluation from the range D4 up to D35 based on the frequency bins located in the range G5 up to G9. So in this step we are supposed to calculate the frequency distribution of the course evaluation. So we will go to the sheet and we will select H5 up to H9. H5 up to H9. Type an equal sign and type frequency. Okay, now click on the function symbol to enter the function argument. So our data array is given, that is D4 up to D35. Because we are going to calculate the frequency distribution for the course rating. So we will select D5 up to D35 as the data array. Then bin array will be bin array is given, that is G5 up to G9. G5 up to G9 is the data array. So when we will use this function, we will get the frequency distribution. Okay, this is the frequency distribution for the course rating, and that is all we are supposed to calculate in step number 2 using the frequency function. So that is all about step number 2 of the assignment. So we are done with second step as well. Now we will do step number 3. Step number 3 is saying use stdev.s function, that is used for the sample deviation function to calculate the standard deviation, that is standard deviation between the current values of all course rating in H12. So now we are supposed to calculate standard deviation, and for this purpose we will use stdev.s function, because we are going to calculate the standard deviation for a sample. That is why s is given in the function. So we will go to cell H12 and stdev.s. Okay. Now we are supposed to select the range for which we are going to calculate the standard deviation, and we are going to calculate the standard deviation between the current values of all course rating. So we are going to calculate the standard deviation of the course rating. Press enter. So this is the standard deviation for all of the course rating, and that is all required in step number 3. We were supposed to calculate the standard deviation that we calculated. Now we are going to do step number 4. Step number 4 is saying use variance.s function to calculate the variance between the current values of course rating in cell H13. Similar to the previous step where we calculated the standard deviation for a sample, and sample is the course rating, now we are going to calculate the variance of that sample, and again the sample is the course rating. So for this purpose we will go to cell H13 and we will use variance.s function to calculate the variance of the course rating. So we will select this range again, that is D4 up to D35, and press enter. So that is the variance. So we have calculated standard deviation and the variance. So that is all about step number 4 where we were supposed to calculate the variance. Now let's do step number 5. Step number 5 is saying use the correlation function in cell G17 to calculate the correlation between GPA in the range C4 up to C35 and the course evaluation in D4 up to D35. So always we calculate the correlation between two samples. So in this case, so now let's go to cell G17. G17 is here and we are supposed to use correlation function. We are going to calculate the correlation between two samples. First sample is given, that is the GPA. Then second is the course rating. So first sample is the GPA. Okay, starting from C4 up to C35, and the other one is the course rating as given in the instruction C4 up to C35, D4 up to D35. Because we are going to calculate the correlation between two samples GPA and the course rating. So that is the correlation between the GPA and the course rating. So we have completed 5 steps out of the 11 steps. That means I have solved half of the assignment for you in this video. But if you want me to do this complete assignment for you, if you want me to do this complete course for you, my WhatsApp number and email is showing at the bottom of the screen. You can contact me either through WhatsApp or email, and you can hire me for your complete course, including all the Excel, Word, PowerPoint or Access assignments. You can also hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences. all other writing assignments, mathematics or statistics. So thank you so much for watching my video. I will get back to you with another useful solution. Thank you so much again.